BusyBox's expert information on stretching. Should I stretch before and after exercise?
Stretching is a very contentious area of exercise, and it really originates because for some people stretching is vital, for other people stretching can actually be detrimental. Everybody is very different. There's a scale called the Roccabardo scale where it's all done on a series of 9 different tests for different parts of the body. Some people rank very low, where certain body parts are very inflexible. Some are very high, where everything is very flexible. So ultimately, if you are a very bendy person and very flexible, the need for stretching is reduced. If you find that you're very tight in certain areas, stretching is essential to help elongate the muscle fibers and to make your body perform and move far more effectively without pulling on any structures, such as your pelvis and shoulders, etc.
What are the benefits of stretching?
The benefits of stretching are really to take the stress away from solid structures. The pelvis is a perfect example. If you have tight hamstring muscles, which are at the back of the leg, it can pull on the pelvis and change the pelvis's orientation. This can have a knock-on effect further up the body. So it's important to stretch out tight hamstrings in order to keep good pelvic biomechanics. And that has a knock-on effect as well for all the different parts of the body, from your back muscles to your thigh muscles to your adductor muscles, which are on the inside of the leg.
What is the best way to improve flexibility?
There are a number of different ways to stretch, and it's really important ultimately to seek advice from a personal trainer or fitness instructor on how to stretch effectively. Stretching is incredibly good, but it has to be done very, very well. And depending on how tight you are, you need certain different types of stretches to help with your muscles. There are different stretches called PNF, or proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. Now there's a mouthful. Or there's other stretches where you can contract and relax muscles, which is similar to PNF. It's a very complex area. So ultimately it's a good idea to seek advice from a qualified personal trainer who will help you find the right stretching regime and ultimately be able to tell you which muscles you need to stretch in order to keep your body nice and fluid and flexible.
What causes a stitch, and what do I do if I get one?
Stitches are still a little bit of an unknown quantity. Many scientists aren't exactly sure why they occur. It seems that it could be from a ligament pull in the stomach, or it could be a spasming of the diaphragm. They are very stubborn, they're very difficult to get rid of, but one tip that's successfully used by a lot of runners is by bending over and breathe through pursed lips. That helps for some reason to help relax the diaphragm, and it seems to alleviate symptoms of a stitch. Other precautions you can take are make sure you visit the bathroom before you go for a run, and make sure you don't eat large quantities of food before you embark on a form of exercise. Ultimately, you should leave about 3 hours.
What causes muscle cramp, and what do I do if I get one?
Muscle cramp is essentially an involuntary contraction of the muscle, usually targeting the calf muscle. It can be very painful and very difficult to get hold of on your own. Ultimately, to get rid of a muscle cramp, you have to stretch out the muscle to help try and relax it. Really, the best way to prevent getting muscle cramps is to make sure your nutrition is good, make sure you're well hydrated, and make sure you're eating enough electrolytes, enough potassium especially. It's a little bit of a myth that the cramps are due to a lack of sodium. We all generally get enough sodium in our diet, so it's very unlikely that a cramp is due to lack of sodium. So the top tips are really to keep stretched, make sure you're well hydrated, and eat potassium-rich foods.
What stretches can I do for my legs?
Good exercise to stretch out the front of the leg, the quad muscles, is simply to lie in the front, grab hold of the leg with the foot, and pull it in towards the bum. Hold for 5 seconds, and then change legs.
What stretches can I do for my arms?
A good exercise to stretch out the arms, particularly the triceps, which need to be stretched. Simply place one arm down the back and push down like so. So from behind, here, and stretch it out there.
What stretches can I do for my bum?
Good exercise to stretch the bum muscles is simply to go on all fours here, cross one leg over the other, and extend it back. Like so. You feel the stretch in the bent leg.
What stretches can I do for my lower back?
The lower back is a very sensitive area, and you should always be very, very careful when stretching out the lower back muscles. Good exercise to perform for the lower back. It's simply also a stretch to incorporate with the hamstrings as well, So lean forwards, hold onto your ankle, and flex your spine like so. However, there are different bone muscles in the lower back, so you must take very, very special care not to excessively perform any movement because it could hurt.
What stretches can I do for my shoulders?
Stretch for the shoulders, simply if you bring the arm across the body, pull the arm across one way, and then perform exactly the same on the other side.
What stretches can I do for my chest?
Good exercise for the chest is, again, to use a stability ball. There's one arm on the chest, making sure it's around about level with the upper body, and simply push your body down towards the ground. And hold, and then change to the other arm.
www.busybox.com